setups for today. So at the end of the video, I will give you my trading plan for the day, what setups I'm looking at. But before we get there, let's just run through the analysis of the pair. Well, of the instrument, not of the pair. So the DAX has had a second green daily bar in a row. The first one you can pretty much classify as a piercing pattern. In other words, we gapped down, rallied up and closed well above the halfway line. That is a very, very bullish bar. Then we got a smallish bullish bar afterwards, and that was the close of the month. So if you look at this, we've had 3 months in a row where we have been green. We are flirting with this monthly level right at the close here, right there. And when we have a couple other levels, which we have tagged already, we've tagged that one and we've tagged that one. So it's that fractal and this fractal. Anyway, just coming down to daily, we have this triangle, which is still very much in play. So this is still a consolidation element here. There it is there. That is our triangle. This is a strong move up into a triangle, which is consolidating. The probability of breakout is to the upside, retest, and then a measured move. So I'm not going to take it from there. I'm going to take it from this swing low here. And now we've lost our, there it is. Okay, now there's many ways to do this. Depends which book you read, which person you listen to, and on your own research. But you can do it from there, or you do it from that side. Okay, both of them are kind of correct. So in other words, I'm taking it from that low, or you're taking it from that low. Both of them are sort of correct for a triangle. I like to look where is the most resistance going to happen, and that at the moment is pretty much in this area here. You can see there and there. That's the biggest area for daily resistance. So not even looking at the measured move, that is my target area. If we come to the 3 hour, now what we're looking for is that breakout. So just fine tune that. At this stage, we are still triangle bound, which technically for me means no trade. However, inside the 3 hour, we've got these tails here, pin bar, massive engulfing bar here. Okay, and at the same time, not validating just yet, but flirting with a double bottom. Here's the first leg of the double bottom, there's the second one. So if we draw a block around that, there's our double bottom there. You can see it down, up, down, up. So breakout of that gives us pretty much a target area of 12,755. Okay, so at this stage on the DAX, pretty much still sitting on hands. I think I will take a nibble for a long at the breakout of 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. What's the chances of it being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? But anyway, that's kind of the area that I'm looking at. So we are sort of through it at the moment. I'm going to be paying attention to this area. This trend line will have to go as well. So it's going to be a fairly smallish position, pretty tight stop loss. I think keeping the risk well below sort of 0.5%, probably more in the region of like 0.2%, 0.3%. Move stop to entry as soon as possible. See what happens here. If we do break through here, that gives me the opportunity to add to the trade and keep moving to the upside. So that's kind of the view at the moment. I don't think it's going to change on a lower time frame. Nope, it's not. Trend is up. It's a messy trend. You can see how we're backwards and forth above and below the moving average at the moment. So it was messy last night. There was not really news, but the Feds were being grilled by Congress, and there were a couple of things that were happening last night in the US. So that's pretty much why it was so choppy. But I do believe we do have a double bottom here. We are in a triangle, so any breakout here is going to be a relatively small position, or even if you stick to a normal size position or sort of half your normal size position, but keeping that stop really tight because we are still in the triangle. Doesn't matter that we have this double bottom inside here. We have a triangle, and that triangle needs to break. Okay, so until the triangle breaks, you should have the mindset that this is going to bounce between these two trend lines. Okay, so until those trend lines break, that is what is going to transpire. So normally what would happen in this scenario is, you'd have a good start to the day, hit this trend line, bounce back, come find some support, and then start making higher lows. That would be another entry for another long. If it gets through this level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, if it gets through that level back heading towards the downside, you've probably got a short scalp on offer all the way to the downside here. So for me, two scenarios here. I'm looking at this double bottom here, and I'm seeing a potential move to the upside back into this area of 127.50. Okay, now if we just delete all that noise, okay, and I have that trend line there with that there, that is a strong move up, wedge consolidation. That wedge consolidation, just by the way, is off 61.8. Okay, so this was the move up, consolidate, move up, and then back into a wedge, breakout and retest of the wedges right over there. So that's another way of looking at this at the moment, that this has been done, and what we're looking for is this measured move here. And don't be too surprised if that measured move lines up with the double bottom target, takes us to the previous highs here, fairly close, 12,946, slightly more than the double bottom, but that's kind of the two scenarios at play. Both of them are long, so that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Okay, so that's my line in the sand right over there. A little bit further down, right over there. 1, 2, 3. Let's just say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 needs to come back and be retested, and then we will be looking for longs. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's my view for today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.